Tomb Raider. It opens Thursday, March the 15th. And you are the new Lara Croft. And obviously, not like Tonya Harding, you're not a real person, but people have such a clear vision of who this woman is. You must feel a kind of similar pressure.
Yeah, my breasts are not as pointy as the first one. No, I mean, yeah, she's been with us for like, what is it, 20, 22 years? And I actually...
I'm like a huge fan of Tomb Raider. Like, I'm so excited.
I was, you know, we grew up with MSN things. I also grew up in a time where there was none of my girlfriends who played video games, and I kind of kept it, you know, I was kind of ashamed of doing it. But I was at my parents' friend's house, and their kids had a PlayStation, and I went there, and I remember I walked into the room and saw it was a female protagonist in a video game, and I had never seen that. And yeah, I was a bit too scared to play the whole game when I was about 10, so I mostly spent the time kind of doing the tricks and her learning her moves and the manner. But no, I was a big fan when I was a kid.
Daniel, are you a big gamer? Do you play a lot of games?
No, because it ruins my life. it just ruins my... I've got things to do, man. I've got
That's a good answer. I kind of realised that now when I did it, because I did play the games before I did the film, and I was like, wow, I had way too much time when I was a child.
How long did you have to train for that? Like,
so I did about 4 months before I started to shoot when I got into...
Your arms are like ripped.
Yeah, so that's the thing. It takes, I'm not kidding, 4 months for me. I'd never lifted a thing with my arms. I did ballet.
Not even an Oscar.
That's why you need 2 hands.
I can't bring that home.
So it takes about 4 months to... You know, I remember that my trainer told me, he was like, they're really underdeveloped. I remember that. I was like, oh, really? OK, and then, but then 4 months later, you know, he managed. I told him, I don't believe you. But, yeah.
You have to do it, because it is non-stop,
So it takes 4 months, but then it takes 3 weeks for you to lose it all.
Yeah.
That is the sad bit.
Wait,
wow.
3 weeks to lose... 3 weeks to just go out of shape like that?
Well, I thought I was going to stick like this.
Get muscle and it to lose it.
Crazy.
So unfair.
Fair.
Terrible. And now, because you're Swedish, how does that work? Because obviously you're married to an Irishman now. So are you learning Irish? Are you learning Irish phrases? Is he learning...
Irish is actually quite close. A lot of people think that I'm Irish because in Sweden, I guess, we have the same R's. So,
yeah.
So it's a bit of a connection there.
And is he learning Swedish phrases?
I wish it was better. Yeah. No, but actually, one thing that he likes is he came to Sweden and he learned that it's a lot of we have a lot of Swedish sayings that are very commonly used, and it's one of those things. When it's my own language, I didn't really think about how weird they are, but he learned about them and he was like, I'm just now going to use those, and it's like saying in Swedish, well, now you're taking a poop in the blue cabinet. What? Yeah. That's like a very common thing, or like, yeah, you can't just expect yourself, you know, to walk in here like sliding in on a shrimp sandwich. I actually saw like politicians when I was back home now in Sweden use that in a debate. In Swedish, I was like, yeah, that's how... Yeah.
You can't come in here and slide on a shrimp sandwich.
Yeah, because shrimp is very like flashy, and you know, in a socialist country, having a shrimp sandwich is very fancy. So it's like you can't just have your privileges and walk in, slide in here on a shrimp sandwich.
We have an Australian one. We're not here to fuck spiders.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Let's get on with it. It'd be difficult to try and fuck a spider. And...
It sounds like in Australia you could find a spider to fuck.